And if you've been around for a while, you already know this. And if you're new, you might suspect it. But I think it's good at the beginning of the year to kind of do a reminder of where we are and what we're supposed to be doing. So my thought for the day was do this for the win, or how to have a prosperous 2023. Like that? Going to sleep already? Oh, okay, I got it. So listen, I ran across this yesterday. I thought, wow, this is really cool. This really describes what's going on right now. We're not in a speed-based market. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. We are in a skill-based market.
Yes.
Ooh, frightening. Before, we just had to stand in the way of a transaction. Now we got to go chase after them and find them. So experience, local market knowledge, and marketing strategies are imperative. It's changed from easy to expert rather rapidly. So I'm going to have some foundational truths that I want to share with you for what I'm going to talk about this morning, but don't let the market define you. You know, the market's scary right now, or you can be scared about it. The market's easy right now. It all depends on how you look at things, your mindset. Decide how you're going to define the market. What kind of market are you personally going to have? When the market is hard, people quit. Guaranteed it will happen. Seen it 3 times. I was talking with Chris Mullis, he's seen it 4 times. About a 30%.
That's why.
Chris, I didn't mean to set you up for that abuse. Sorry, buddy. All right. But listen, about 30% of people will leave the business because there's some requirements for being successful in this market at this time, and some people just don't want to do it. But if you stay in it, you'll have less competition. That's the good news. Yeah. Right? And, add positivity. Don't walk around dooming and glooming. Wake up each day and say, this is the day that I'm going to get my next escrow together. People still buy and sell no matter what, for all the same reasons that they've always bought and sold. There's a birth, there's a death, kids move away, there's a divorce, there's marriage, a job change, job loss. You just have to find those people. You don't need to learn more. You just need to be reminded. So I want to remind you today, if that's okay with you. You don't need to try something new or different. You just need to master what you've already been taught.
Excellent.
You don't have to go spend $1,000 for a course. You don't have to drive down to Monterey and spend $300 and listen to Buffini. He's going to tell you the same old stuff he's told you for 20 years. You've heard it before. You know it. Good markets come and go, tough markets come and go. But Simon Cowell says, good is not enough. You've got to be great. You've got to be great right now. How do you become great? Dream big, very important. Set goals. And the most important part, take action. Get off your butt and go take some action. Get out and do something. It's simple, but it's not easy to do. I would recommend you get the book called Start With Why. How many people have read that book? A few of you. Would you recommend it to others?
Absolutely.
You've got to figure out what your why is. Few people or organizations know why they do what they do. Why are you doing what you do? What's your why? Pay the bills? Okay, fine. But there's got to be a bigger reason, because if you don't have a big enough why, you will not be able to do the hard stuff. The hard stuff is called prospecting. We already know how to do it. There's no question. If you're in the room, you know how to do it. And we know what we do, but we don't know why we do what we do. You've got to figure that out. This book is really good to help you find what your why is. Once you know your why, you can set smart goals. I don't want to get into goal setting. You've already heard through the roof about goal setting, but essentially it's goal setting, set smart goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time sensitive. Don't forget to include a prospecting plan.
Yes.
If we set our goals, we're going to go do this, this, and this. How are you going to do it? What are you going to do? So here's 10 reasons why most prospecting plans fail. First one is we use the same prospecting process for all of our prospects. They're all different people. They might need different ways of finding them. Everybody pick up your phone. I know it's right handy. That is a telephone. It's a telephone.
Over 100,000 contacts.
Just wanted to remind you. You can use it to call people. Yeah, I know. But pick up the phone and call people. It's still a great tool. And then the next reason why things fail is they don't make their messages about their needs. What do people need? Does your message deliver what the people need? And then another important one, and this may hurt, but I'm going to say it anyhow. Failing to realize your prospects don't care about you or your company. They don't. People care about what's important to them. Figure that out. Having too many prospects in your pipeline, oh, I've got 10,000 people in my CRM. Great. How many of them do you touch every day? Narrow your CRM down to people that you can actually work with. Not segmenting your prospects based on who they are and their needs. Are they sellers? Are they buyers? Are they past clients? Are they new homeowners? Are they just starting out a family? Are they downsizing? Segment your CRM so you can deliver the appropriate message. A lot of folks rely on email as their primary prospecting method. Stop. Email is great. Pick up the phone. Call them. And then people think that social media is the answer.
Nope.
Social media works, but that's your only answer. You're part of the noise that's out there. You know, unless you continually come up with something new and exciting in your social media, you're not going to differentiate yourself. And finally, one more, not allocating the proper commitment of your time. How much of your day do you spend prospecting? Is anybody here spending an hour a day? Thanks, Brian. One. How many are in the room? So 1%. So amazing. If you spend more than an hour a day prospecting, what do you think would happen? I don't know. Why not find out? And the biggest one of all is thinking that prospecting is a waste of time. This is your job right now. Your job right now is to find your next transaction. Take a page from the politician's playbook. Politicians' only job is to get reelected. Your job is to find your next transaction. So knowing is not enough, you've got to take action on it. If you don't take action, what's the point? Lao Tzu said the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So we need to take one step. Break it down into easy stuff. First step. So these two chickens are here. One says, you got a problem with avoiding personal accountability. The other one says, yeah, and whose fault is that? I'll wait. Miss Wilcox, sending someone to blame. Whose fault is it if we're not getting it done? Is it? It's not your company, it's not your manager, it's not your tools. You're just not doing it. So here's how to get it done. Get an accountability. Get somebody that you can talk with about what your goals are and who will help you get there. Painful stuff. But why do it? Well, sometimes if you share your goals with someone else, they can help you stay accountable and motivated. Always a useful thing to have. It can be helpful to have someone to check in with and discuss your progress, as it can provide a sense of achievement. This person can help keep you on track and motivated. It can also provide valuable feedback and guidance. It's important to choose someone who's supportive. and understanding, and who you feel comfortable talking to about your goals and progress. That's really hard to do, so you gotta choose somebody carefully. So here's the takeaway from today. The difference between successful agents and the ones who fail, even though they appear to be using the same methods, is successful agents have a niche.
That's true.
Find what you want to do in our business and work that niche. And they tailor their prospecting to that niche. In other words, they deliver the message that that niche needs to hear. Successful agents have a process, so they know what they're doing every day. This is what I'm going to do for my prospecting. And I have it written down, I have a plan that I can follow. Successful agents have become skilled through practice.
Yes.
When was the last time you practiced your listing presentation? Or do you just go out and do a listing presentation and you're actually practicing in front of somebody who can sign a contract? Think about that. Successful agents work their plan consistently, and I mean every working day. So if you work 5 days a week, you work your plan 5 days a week. You work 6 days a week, you work your plan 6 days a week. No days off. If you take a day off, don't work your plan. Agents who have failed try to be all things to all people. Spend your time on the freeway, driving to East County, to West County, to South County. Pick your niche. Agents who have failed bounce from idea to idea. I'll go to this trainer, I'll go over here, I'll go spend this money, I'll buy this book, I'll do that. Pick up the phone. Agents who have failed do not practice their skills, and instead they wing every interaction with a prospect. You've got to practice. Practice. Agents who have failed do not make prospecting a priority. Prospecting is the #1 job to do right now. So I'm going to give you a simple prospecting plan in 5 steps. You ready?
Yep.
Do the hard stuff, because your why will keep you going. If you don't have a big enough why, you will not be in this room by the summer. Decide who I'm going to work with. What's my niche? Pick up the phone and call 5 people every day. You see a theme? Call 5 people every day. What do you want to talk to them about? Same thing you talk to your friends about. How's your family? How's your job? Did you go anywhere over the holidays? What are your plans for the summer? It's called the FORD conversation, family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. You've heard that before. Write 5 handwritten notes every day. Not just to your clients or your prospects, but write a handwritten note to Amir for setting up the meeting, or write a handwritten note to Hossein for running the show here. You know, write a handwritten note every day, 5 of them. The key here is to do these every working day. Here's some bonus thoughts. Get an accountability partner. Read books, practice your craft. Go on tour, learn the inventory. If you don't have a buyer, go out there and see the property, see what's available for sale right now. You might see something that sparks a thought in your head, you call somebody. Add 5 new people a week to your database. So, we're going to ask you this. What are you doing right now that other people aren't? That's the thought I want you to leave today with in your mind. What are you doing that other people aren't doing? Differentiate yourself. And this is my contact information. And this makes it easy. Thank you very much for your time.
That is good stuff. I think it doesn't matter.